You are delving deeper with me into lesson number 37. Welcome. Hey, in the Genesis narrative, there are two trees that are mentioned. There's the tree of life, which, from a decidedly Jewish perspective, represents eternal life in proximity to God. And there's the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. Now, the temptation presented to humanity is to eat of the second tree, and you will be like God. You'll become the arbitrator of your own morality. You'll decide what is good, what is not, what is evil. There will no longer be a higher authority than yourself. You will be like God. Now, the major problem of having no governing authority other than yourself is that in general, we lack the experience to make a wise choice. Now, think of how invaluable the guidance of a good parent is to a child. Share everything. Play fair. Don't hit people, but if they hit you first, put them down. Hey, put things back where you found them. Clean up your own mess. Make your bed. Don't take things that aren't yours. Say that you're sorry when you hurt somebody. Be kind and considerate. And don't forget, brush your teeth. Well, the parental team provides nurture both in provision and discipline and security. It's a solid base from which to venture out and to return to. Now, remove that guidance, and it's all up to you to decide. And such a situation can be terrifying, can be isolating. You make important decisions based on feeling instead of fact, based on your limited experience of life. Now, doing what you want, when you want, to whom you want, can have some very nasty consequences. Dare I ask this? Do you follow your doctor's orders? Hey, we know what happened. Consuming the fruit of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil have brought us to this very time with Babylon and the beast and the false prophet encouraging self-rule. Being barred from the tree of life represents the human condition of mortality and separation from God's direct presence. In New Jerusalem, there are trees of life flourishing on each bank of the river of life. Eating of this tree is to enjoy immortality and direct access to God. In the Proverbs, the tree of life is used to speak of wisdom and righteousness. Wisdom is knowing how to put what you know to work, and that this wisdom is righteous means that what you're doing is aligned with how things have been designed to work by God. Now, throughout the Proverbs, the tree of life symbolized the life-giving and sustaining power of wisdom, righteousness, and fulfilled hope. Well, in the New Testament, the tree of life represents the eternal life and relationship that God intended for humanity. And eating its fruit symbolized redemption, restoration, and reconciliation with God, with others, with yourself, with the earth. Now, the leaves are for healing, all kinds of healing. We're talking about spiritual, emotional, physical, healing of everything that God created that somehow got wounded. Now, Jesus' sacrificial death, his resurrection, are the means through which a believer partakes of this fruit of this tree. Now, that the trees line the river is just a beautiful picture of God's salvation and his constant provision for those who have bent their knee to the lordship of Christ. Thus, when you do so, you make Jesus your authority and your guide.